Yeah.
We ready whenever you are.
Okay. Just know I gotta open at 5, so like.
Oh, we're gonna hurry up.
Well, like.
What do I do?
You just put on the cans. All right, let's rock and roll. Lombard House, here we go, Brian.
Brew Happpy!
We're the longest running beer podcast in the Pacific Northwest. Why wouldn't they be listening to us?
So many different beers! I got you something really good and really delicious.
Oh my God.
You listen to the Brew Happpy Show, so do I. Do it.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer.
Oh yeah, that's Brew Happpy.
That's right. You are listening to the Brew Happpy Show weekly podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Wherever podcasts are found, that's where we are available. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all the other listening aggregates. We are everywhere. So if you want to help support the show, check us out on patreon.com/brewhappy. And we will really appreciate the money for paying the bar tab and getting gas to get to the places we go, like the place we're at today. First of all, I'm here with Fat Josh.
Yeah, buddy. I'm so happy we're here. Tell everybody where we are, man. Tell everybody.
We are at Lombard House, right here on Lombard in North Portland. And this is actually not the first time we've been here. And we, of course, have returning guest Brian Koch.
What's up?
How you doing, buddy?
Is that exactly how you say your last name?
It's Cook, but
Cook?
yeah,
Oh,
that's okay.
is it spelled K-O-C-H?
It's Koch.
Okay.
I grew up on the East Coast when Ed Koch was mayor of New York, so
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay,
I
that's
rolled
where
it.
I get that from then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
it's a much more.
I wanted to make sure.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
Brian Cook.
It's Brian Cook, oddly.
All right,
Yes.
all
Yeah.
right, that's all right. You look at my last name, and people would normally think DeBizer. They come up with lots of creative ways
Yeah.
to say that. So, well, thank you again so much for your hospitality and having us
Absolutely.
here. We are actually here on a Tuesday, which is outside of our normally scheduled recording schedule, but that's okay. You aren't normally open on Mondays, are you?
We are not open on Mondays, no.
Yes.
That's why we haven't been here in a while, lately, because we've been trying to get him to come up on Mondays, but he's like, "It's my day off. I'm not coming on Mondays."
Yeah, that's all right.
He actually told us last before, "I'll do it for you, Josh."
Aw,
But we don't want to get you out of
We
you.
should do one in September for our 10th anniversary, maybe.
Oh, you got 10th anniversary coming up. Oh,
There's the bell.
That's our pro spell. for us
He
to
uses that bell quite
celebrate.
often, so
Yeah, there's that. You got to drink every time we do the pro spell. Oh yeah.
What's September anniversary?
Well, 15th is the real date. I think we're going to run with the 19th this year. We are running with the 19th this
Okay.
year. And we're going to have Briel's barbecue out.
Mm-hmm.
A couple other good things going.
If
Yeah.
you need somebody to water the grill, I'll do it. I'm the grill master.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Deal.
So Lombard House is right here at 7337 North Lombard Street. Well, what's the cross street out here? I'm better with cross streets.
We're between Burr and Buchanan.
Burr and Buchanan, and then you have a great food cart pod right across the street from
do.
you. And that's is that the beer porch?
Yeah,
Are they
it's-
still calling it the beer porch?
Yeah, it's a St. John's beer porch.
Okay.
They do have beers over there, which I'd encourage you to grab one while you're ordering food.
Uh-huh.
But bring your food back over here if you're hanging out here.
Because you got a nice little patio back there.
We got a beautiful little side patio in the backyard. I think it's not a lot of people realize our backyard is pretty banging.
Uh-huh.
It's quite a bit bigger than the inside of the bar and the patio, and got a
pretty
nice
nice.
little mix of dahlias and zinnias and things going on out there.
Well, very floral botanicals.
Yeah.
Yes, we like that. We love the botanicals.
He hosted my beer retirement party here.
Ah.
When I retired from the beer industry, he hosted my party right here. It was
Aw.
awesome.
They did.
Wow, right on. Well, we'll sold
Oh, okay. Yeah,
a glass of that too.
Gee,
Wow.
bros.
To retirement.
I wish it was real retirement, but it was just from the beer industry,
I
which you
know.
brought me back, by the way. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot.
No problem.
My liver appreciates it.
Well, I think people missed you, and I know I did, and
Aw.
I think it's a lot of fun for the fans out there to listen to you and I flap our gums with awesome people in the industry like Brian here.
You were missed.
Brian, did you? It just hit me. don't you were like nominated or you won like the best citizen of St. John's or something like that?
Best beer
What was
bar?
it?
Was it?
No. The prime citizen of St. John's or something. What was it?
What happened?
It was we have the St. John's Parade every year.
Okay.
And they have like a parade committee, and I won. Yeah, it's a I don't know. It's a weird one to be like, oh, I won Citizen of the Year 2 years ago.
Citizen of the year at
Citizen
St.
of
John's,
the
my brother.
year?
Come, let's do a pros to that.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
We were talking about nice people. This is the nicest man you got right here, man. I fucking love this guy, and I try to make sometimes get out of my way to come all the way out here because you're not close to my house. So
There are people
I
who will
try.
disagree with you about that. But
Oh, yeah.
well, I get out of my way to come here.
no, about the other part, being the nicest guy.
Oh, you are. Well,
You're nice to us.
There we go.
And anybody coming in to buy a beer?
Yeah.
you're not nice when people deserves it. That's the thing, right?
I mean, I didn't say that. No,
Well,
I'm
it's
just
like,
saying that,
it's-
you don't want to be like, oh, all right,
Yeah.
Sounds a little self-serving, but it was very sweet that the people who gave it to me because they were old school
Old school people.
St. John's who probably weren't thrilled that like some craft beer bars showed up and like it took a while for them to take a shine to me, I would say.
cool.
So it meant a lot.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
I thought I remember something like that. And I was like, hey,
Well,
let's think about that.
Lombard House has been here for a while. How many years has this place been in business? It's almost 10.
It'll be 10.
That means you
September.
opened in 20. I can do math. 2013,
16.
2016. What year is it? What year is it? Is it
Well,
2026?
10 years, man.
Post-COVID,
Yeah.
it's hard to keep track of calendars, I feel like. So it's a fair lack of math. Right?
Yeah, so so what I'm mainly getting at is the industry was drastically different between where it is now and where we started out at. I think back in around the 2013 to 2016 era, the craft beer scene was really bubbling. It was there was a lot of movement. There's a lot of festivals. And there was a lot of growth, and I think we're in a little bit of a downswing at the moment, but people are still interested in buying beer. There isn't as many breweries and brew pubs opening as there are closing. That's the numbers have kind of outpaced, there on the downswing. But I don't think people are slowing down when it comes to wanting a good pub to hang out and watch the game in. What do you think?
Yeah, I think certainly the landscape is different from 10 years ago, but a big part of whether people knew it or not, the boom was like the camaraderie and the community that came along with the beer.
I think so too.
I think a lot of people were attracted by the beer or like the fandom or like geekdom. I don't mean that as a pejorative, like in a positive way. And I think just anecdotally as a bartender, a lot of beer aficionados tended to sway into like whatever form of misfits, that we all tend to be. And so it was, it was nice to also find friends. So I think that the residual part of like everything else slowing down is that like, especially in a little small rowboat of a bar like this, like people are still craving that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think some people are being priced out of being able to afford that.
Right.
Yeah.
But I worry about those people, like the people living alone, working on like a slim margin. You might not be able to afford to go out more than once or twice a week to do it. So I think people are craving it still. I think I'm proud to be a place people feel that way, but I would like to be able to figure out more creative ways to get more people out.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm going. With all of this, it's really refreshing to see that there are a lot of popular neighborhood pubs that have outlasted so many others, and a global plague on top of all of that, which I think will put a real big dent in all of the economics across the board, especially the beer industry. But here, through all of that, we've had the Lombard House has been kind of a mainstay here in the heart of the St. John's neighborhood out here in Portland. And you got the beer porch, which has been here for almost. Has it been here for as long as you have, or
it's been here for quite a bit? I think
they opened a few years after you did.
No, they've been serving beers since well before me.
Really?
I think they've been doing it for certainly 12, if not like 15 years.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
Yeah, they've been there quite a bit.
And so I would imagine you probably have a lot of neighborhood regulars that
100%,
familiar faces that routinely come into the place.
Yeah.
And what do people like to do when they come here? I see a lot of Philadelphia Eagles iconography going on around here. Is this the Eagles pub of St. John's?
Well, it's funny when you mention regulars. Hell no. So most of my regulars love me anyway.
Okay.
You know,
even though you're an Eagles fan.
Yeah, and just it turns out many of my regulars, those who are into sports, are more into like soccer or other sports.
Okay.
Like my diehard daily regulars, there's very few that are into certainly like NFL football. Weirdly, we have a couple who happen to be Eagle fans, or a few I've converted, but I tried to tiptoe in with that. It started with like 4 or 5 people. It's now bloomed into the wonderful thing it is. We wound up with a 3-page article in the Philadelphia Inquirer describing our little
cool.
Eagles bar last year, and like
that's big.
Randomly, right. We've been super lucky. Like we've had a lot of good fortune as a Philly sports bar. You know, my friend Jake's father is Oris Kinderchuk, that 3-time Broad Street bully, the gentleman up there, and like he and his wife Lynn have been regulars forever, and like Lynn sadly passed away right before the Super Bowl last year, but 2 years ago. That's like his game played stick up there.
Wow.
Oh, snap.
My friend Nick's younger brother Grant's now kind of my buddy. Is definitely a buddy of mine. Like he plays for the Eagles. Like we've had a lot of weird, wild good luck.
Yeah.
So like the Eagles thing is its own thing, and I almost feel like it's separate from the day-to-day operation. And like I actually feel like it's like when the Eagles season starts, it's like the stepkids are coming to like invade the house, and like my regulars get a little pissed off.
You explained it perfectly, because that was my question. Is this an Eagles bar or
right? Yeah.
It is, but
it is
uncertain.
It is the Eagles bar. I feel like,
do you think
it's kind of the one.
Yeah.
But there's a couple other great ones.
Do things get pretty competitive when the Eagles go up against the Seahawks?
No, it's more it's Cowboys. And the thing is, like, we are packed with Giants fans. Cowboys and Giants are the most fun games because those are the childhood rivalries.
Oh yeah.
And we don't have many Cowboy fan friends who like come. But like Patrick from Prost, like I tended to find a lot of East Coast friends, and so I tend to have a lot of New York Giants friends. So we get packed out with that. And then Kristen, who works here, who's been in the industry forever, she happened to also grow up in the Philly area. Okay. Is a diehard Phillies fan. So we show a lot of Phillies games too.
I don't know if you know Kristen, but she's awesome. Can we do
a toast
for her?
Yes, we do a toast to Kristen. Yeah. So honestly,
she's freaking awesome.
We would not be still here without her and her level-headedness and guidance, and she's kind of the real boss of this place.
Yeah. Well, we do love to raise a glass to our service industry members. There are a lot of people in the industry that make sure that the beer gets from the brew deck all the way to our thirsty bellies. And one of the last people we see are people like you and Kristen. So we do appreciate you.
And actually, if it's appropriate, we need to ring the bell here in a second, to Friday, an original day one Lombard House dog.
Friday the dog?
Friday the dog. She went over the Rainbow Bridge yesterday.
Oh, my God.
Her parents we're not only the first people to like call and order when we started delivering during COVID, but huge part of the bar.
Wow.
They brought Friday in to have one last beer with her before the big thing, and like when you talk about honors,
wow,
it was like, again, like you wonder why you're doing it sometimes. It's times get tough, and then like, you know, and it's weird that like the dog that was sort of a puppy when you opened, it's a wild, but to Friday, and to the Winkler family, and
to Friday and the Winklers.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Yeah.
So it was because of old age, hopefully?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Yeah,
That's good.
I've definitely, I've gone through a few dogs in my life.
Yep.
And Bronwyn, my other half, she just came back from Florida, and one of the last things they had to do after her sister's second brain surgery was put down their dog, because the dog,
good Lord,
started having seizures and stuff, and it was already old and was having a hard time walking on its back legs. And it's always sad when, you know, any family member, but our four-legged friends, they mean so much to us, and it's really great when we have pubs like this where you can bring them and celebrate and have them be a part of the fun. So I do always love to point out when we're at a place that is dog friendly.
Yeah, we are dog friendly, and we even have, like, in the back, we have a little wall with some of our regulars and service industry friends whose name we've written down when they passed, but then we also have, like, a little Lombard House dog wall where, like, the owners write the names of their dogs.
Nice.
So it's like,
very cool.
And if you are a dog owner and have not been here, give Dogs of Lombard House a follow on Instagram.
Dogs of Lombard House.
And then come on by.
On Instagram, okay.
I have a question for you, Brian. Your pub, it's full with so much stuff. I mean, you just look in any direction and you'll find something. Besides, you know, the hockey puck, you call it a puck or a stick? Stick. Besides the hockey stick and the guy that played it, what other cool stuff do you have here that has, like, history, or you
all kinds of tchotchkes?
Or you're gonna
everywhere.
tell me that thing right there, dude? That has so much history.
Well,
like, what's the most cool stuff you got hanging on?
So this is the coolest thing. I'll say
What's
this.
got the most history?
The most history for me that's here. For those of you who knew King C, did you know Chris Ensign, King C?
Yeah.
Oh, over at Horse Brass?
Yeah.
So King C, his in the form of a little concrete star, his ashes are actually here.
Oh.
So that for me, like, he was he's sitting on the bar, and he worked here when we first opened. So I would say far and away, he was like one of my first friends in town.
Nice.
He was my weed dealer when you still needed a weed dealer. But I really miss him. I loved him a lot.
Everybody misses King C, man.
Yeah,
I was friends with Amy before I met him.
Yeah, so Amy was really kind and gave me one of those. So
very cool.
I would say that far and away is like the most piece of history. I mean, I'm a little not ashamed to say it. It feels humble braggy or something to say, but we tied with Beer Mongers for the best beer bar in Oregon at the Beer Awards like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
and like,
it's one of my other favorite
that's
places.
that's a weird one because, like, I don't know, I did not think that was, like, I was like sitting there like, what the hell did they just say out loud? That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
What else?
Well,
man?
you guys deserve
there's
it.
a lot.
So
Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah.
Cheers.
That's why I wanted to ask, because I know you have so much stuff. I know you have a really cool big knife somewhere in there.
It's actually at home because it's
you got it at home.
fixed, yeah.
he has to sharpen it sometime.
I'm the one that gave it to him.
Josh gave me the big knife.
Oh, big knife.
What I'm
Yeah.
talking about, the big knife is like this freaking big, man.
That was at your
Belly
retirement.
knife.
What was what?
That was at your retirement party, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We have a good picture of he and I smoking cigars behind the bar.
After they closed doors, because you can't smoke cigars in bars anymore. I mentioned, I wish. What is that bell?
Hold on a second. Jeez.
Hey.
That's like a church bell going off.
It's like the.
Is that like your ringtone? What is it?
That's an alarm.
Cinderella's getting married. That reminds me of the bells from when Cinderella gets married in the
That was
cartoon.
sweet. So I mentioned out loud, I wish they bring back when you can
tell 'em
smoke inside bars again. I miss that.
Aw.
So he closed the doors. He closed the bar. It's closed for the public anymore. And he's like, bring out your cigar. You can
Oh,
smoke it in here. So we
nice.
were smoking cigars at the bar that night. So thank you for
nice.
that. That was
You're welcome.
freaking cool, man.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Oh, when you're closed, the rules are different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not bothering any customers. It's just,
It's just cigars.
just people hanging out. Right on. So, Brian, what's your favorite part about Lombard House? What do you want people to know the most about Lombard House?
That's a great question. I would say my favorite part is that whether I'm here or it's my regulars or it's one of my other friends that works here, like, no one's going to come in here if they're craving an interaction or like some social interaction or a friend without finding it.
Uh-huh.
If your energy is like, I want to be left alone and chill and read, you're going to get that. But it's partially by design of how small the bar is and partially by just how cool our regulars are.
Yeah.
Like, Portland can be kind of a hard place to find community or friends or
Yeah.
whatever word you want to use for like just some like basic human interaction.
But not here.
And like I feel like that's like something we definitely have going for us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I'll drink to that.
Let's drink to that.
Yes. This is a roast-rich episode.
And you have other people. I'm trying to. What's the name of that other Mexican dude with the long hair? We just hang out with him that worked here.
Nicky No Sleeves.
No. What?
No, it's Nick Flores.
Flores.
And also, hey, that's funny you bring him up because I said it and it was alarm. That's Nick calling because he posted that his truck was broken down, and I was calling to give him advice earlier. And I just have a grandpa ringtone that I didn't know. So that was actually Nick calling. So here, cheers to Nick. But Nick used to work here. He and I worked at the Commons together.
You related to Dave Flores?
No, but also we've had multiple Floreses work here because Dave has also worked here.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Oh, you're thinking of Dave.
I was thinking of Dave. Yeah, I was thinking of Dave because we just hung out with him at.
I'm sorry, I thought you knew.
No.
I thought you were going way back.
Dave was with Everywhere, and then
Well, Dave was.
He's been everywhere.
He was at Bridgetown for years as a worker, and then he owned it for quite a while.
He doesn't own it anymore.
And then he.
We're supposed to sit
He
down
sold
with him
his
then.
interest in Bridgetown. I believe that's public, and then came and worked here for a bit. But we didn't really have full-time work. He's a wonderful father and has a son and everything.
yeah.
So,
He's moving on.
so
to
he went
very
and took full-time work, but now he's over at Bear Lake.
Bear Lake.
Yeah.
He told us he was.
Who also, they just turned 12 on Saturday.
Oh.
So ding dong to those guys.
All right.
I felt bad. I saw that
Yeah.
on the internet and didn't realize.
I saw the Bear Lake folks over at the Portland Beer Games at Level Beer. I was playing on the Easy Days team, and boy, I'll tell you what, they took it all the way home, especially with the arm wrestling competition.
Those dudes, talk about way back. Like they used to come in the Roots Brewing, which is like.
Oh, I remember Roots.
Yeah, they were like all on Team Beer, which is like a bike team with a drinking problem or drinking problem. Like, but those dudes, I mean, they were like, they're some of the,
Frickin' Craig Nichols.
Yeah, you were.
Craig.
Son of
You connect me with someone
well,
from Roots.
well said, sir.
a.
You don't want to get my opinion.
Yeah.
Hey, Craig,
we don't have to go
everyone
down
that you've ever ripped off is listening to this podcast. All you had to do was tell the truth and not be such a fucking dick.
Yeah. Well, I'll drink to that.
Want to take a short break?
Yeah, we are. We are going to take a short break. We're going to be back because I'm almost done with my beer. I've got like one little sip.
We
left.
didn't even talk about the beers we're drinking.
You know what? Let's go ahead. Right before we leave, Brian, what did you pour for me? I asked for the lager and
It's a me.
which one did
You
you
had
have?
It's a Me Mario.
It's a Me
from
Mario.
Brightside. 2026 World Beer Cup Gold winner.
Ah, yes, the Italian Pilsner.
And then
I'm having
Josh
also a
was
Pilsner, right?
Yeah, Josh is drinking the Grand
Mexican.
Fur. It's a Latin-style
Latin
lager
style
called
lager.
Boat Snack.
I want to laugh at that name.
Snack. And what about you?
I was on the same boat.
Okay,
Snack.
same boat. All right, you guys are sailing down the river. All right, well, we're going to be right back with some more beer after these tunes and some words from our beer friends in the industry. Thank you for listening. Cheers.
When we get back, I'm going to ask you.
This is Brian Koch from Lombard House, and you are listening to the Brew Happpy Show.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer.
Wow. We got a spectator here. How you doing there, sir? Yeah.
I'm just come to check y'all out.
What's
I
your
haven't
name?
seen y'all before. My name's Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Hi.
Nice
to meet y'all.
We're the Brew Happpy Show.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I love a good podcast.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest.
You should
I'm
check it
gonna-
out.
I'm
We're,
gonna check y'all out this evening. Guys, I come in here at least twice a week.
There you go. So you like Chillin' Phil?
I love Chillin' Phil. This is a
Yeah.
great spot.
So you love Chillin' Phil. How long have you been coming to Chillin' Phil?
Close to 5 years, 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've and you live in the area?
So I just lived, about 3 blocks up Stanford for the last 6 years.
Ron, what do you like best about Chillin' Phil?
I mean, the pallet jack.
Ah, yeah.
This
there
is,
you go.
the friends. Yeah, my buds over here. I hang out with these guys. Marshall, Joe the plumber. I really love the friends, but the pallet jack's doing the trick as well.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
That's all. So as long as they have the pallet jack on draft, you're in.
Yeah, I'm in there. Yeah, and they have the pallet jack.
Thanks a lot, Ron. You're in for a good
appreciate
time
it.
tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. We'll see you at the end of the show, Ron. Thank you very much. Cheers. Yeah, definitely. Prost bell to Ron.
Cheers.
Cheers to Ron. Oh, yeah.
I'm Jake. I'm Ryan with Lazy Days Brewing, and you're listening to the Brew Happpy Show.
Hi, this is the Green Goddess of Portland, here to bring interior wilding to your space. Offering local consultations, weekly plant care, pest solutions, rare plant curation and sales. This houseplant hobbyist cultivated a worthy collection backed by knowledge and experience. And now I want to help you make your business beautiful. Contact Bronwyn, the Green Goddess, at greengoddessbotanic@gmail.com and Green Goddess Botanic on Instagram.
This is Joe with Awesome Beer Bar, listening to the Brew Happpy Show.
This is Adam Milne, owner of Old Town Brewing, and I'm here with the Brew Happpy Show.
That's right. We are the Brew Happpy Show. Thank you so much for your continued listenership. We are still here at Lombard House, one of the coolest spots in North Portland, the 5th quadrant of Portland, Oregon. We'll tell you a little bit more about what that means. And we are here with Fat Josh and Brian Koch.
Hey, my mic's off.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
there we
there
go.
you go.
Hey ho.
You got the last name right.
Yeah.
Right?
This time.
This time.
All right. So we got another round of beers here on the table, and we ended the last segment by talking a little bit about what we were drinking then. Let's talk a little bit about what we're drinking now.
He's got something very interesting story about this hops on this beer.
Okay.
Well, is
this the pale ale?
Well, this is the pale ale, and I'm going to. What I would encourage you to do is go on the Crosby Hops website and check out what the deep cuts are.
Deep cut hops.
Yes. So it's a series of hops that I would undoubtedly described wrong, but it was a special set of hops that different breweries got. And I might even be wrong in that description. I was frantically trying to Google that before you asked me the question. But it's by Sun River, which is like quietly one of
out of Bend?
far and away one of the best breweries in the state.
Definitely.
And our buddy Ryan Gillespie, who's a new bar slinger here, was a brewer there for quite a while. So it's a nice little homage to a current Lombard House employee and friend, to Ryan, and to the boys, the whole crew at Sun River. Yes, it's the Deep Cuts Pale, or the Green Label Deep Cuts Pale. I just figured I would like take a swing out of the lighter beers you guys had.
It's different. It's different. I just got a little taste, and it was a little confusing because it was kind of dank. That you think, oh, this is like super bitter, but then you drink it and it goes down smooth. It's light, so it's a bitter hop, but it's not for like a super IPA. It's perfect for a pale. So I don't know. I never had this hop before, and it's interesting. I like it.
Do we have like a second to redo that so I can look it up and not fuck that up?
Yeah.
Thanks. I hated the way I described that. It's like everything I hate about bartending. Yeah. Thank you.
Can I tell a story while he looks this up?
Yeah.
Okay. So I went to Europe last year, as you guys know.
It's true.
And I was going just to beer historical cities in Germany and Belgium. But my wife doesn't drink beer, so I took her to Paris.
Okay.
So we started at Paris first, and I did not want to go to Paris. But again, my wife doesn't drink, so I have to do something for her because the rest of the fucking trip, I'm the one that she's going to put up with because I'm drinking beer the entire trip.
Oh, yeah.
So let's do something nice for the wife. Let's go to Paris.
Of course.
We both hated Paris.
Oh, yes.
At first.
I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about Paris.
At first.
If you are just hanging around the Eiffel Tower, it's a lot of it's scenic and it's beautiful. But everywhere outside of that area, it's a little bit of a cesspool.
So the main reason I wanted to go to Paris is to go see Jim Morrison's grave.
Okay.
And we were on our way to see Jim Morrison's grave, and I got an €80 ticket from the fare inspector.
Oh, yeah, I remember this story.
Right in the bus because he said I didn't have my fare, which I did have my fare. But the way they do it over there, you have to validate it when you walk into the bus. You have to put on the little machine and validate your fare. I didn't do that because I didn't know that. And I told the guy, I got it right here. I can just go back and validate it. And he's like, no. They actually grabbed me. And they said, no, you're not. And they bring the cops in with big guns.
Uh-oh.
There's nothing you can do about it. You have to pay.
Dude, they roll with machine guns over there, too. It's pretty wild.
Yeah. No, it was crazy. It was crazy. So I paid. And what pissed me off is that they let two locals go that they didn't pay. But not me because I'm the tourist that had, the money. So they charged me, but they did not charge the other guy. So I was having a really, really shitty day. And Brian, my man right here, says, you got to go see my buddy's beer shop, pub.
Or wine shop. Wine bar.
I see how the text message, you put it as a beer pub.
Oh, I did.
When I showed up, I realized it was a beer
I might
one.
have tricked you, maybe.
But they do sell beer. That saved the whole day. I was so pissed off that I got you got to put it on your computer? Nice. A ticket from the fare inspector. And when I showed up there and I started drinking beer and seeing the people so happy drinking, it just made my day. So it's Le Baron Rouge. What's it called?
Le Baron Rouge.
Le Baron Rouge. If anybody goes to Paris, don't go to Paris. You gotta go.
No, I disagree. Josh is way off. Josh just had to take.
See, if you go to Paris,
you went
gotta
to the
go
wrong
Le Baron
parts
Rouge.
of Paris. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say this: Gene and Christy, my wonderful regulars. They spent half the year here and half the year in Paris.
Oh, okay.
And Gene has worked at Le Baron Rouge for 30 years.
Okay.
And they it's quite an honor. They refer to it as like the Lombard House of Paris over there.
Oh.
And Gene often works in a Lombard House shirt because I had a childhood friend who I hadn't spoken to in years. This is like 8 years ago. Text me and he's like, "Yo, bro, I'm at some bar in Paris and there's a dude wearing a Lombard House shirt." And I was like, "That's Gene."
Yeah,
and I was like, "That's my buddy Gene."
Yeah.
Jim Baptiste, super cool dude.
But it is it's just like little hole in the wall. It reminds me very much of Oregon beer culture. There's like 70 little black slates. They're all wonderful local French wines. Everything's super well priced.
The board, I got a picture of the board. It looks like all these pictures up here, but they all mean whatever wine they have right there that you can have.
Yeah, all small vinters.
So much wine. In
cheese boards. It's an amalgamation of just like the craziest group of regulars and it was like all the things like you read like, oh, like you have to wear long pants and shoes in Paris. I walk in there and like every regular is wearing like Hawaiian shirts and flip flops. Gene and Christy are wonderful people, but if you go there, if you listen to this show, and you go into Le Baron Rouge, just say like Lombard House sent me, and for whatever we're very lucky. Like the whole staff there really like vibed with my wife and my daughter and I. Like they feel like family, and they will treat you like family, and it's a great experience, and it's a great way to like soak up an actual. And Paris can suck if you go do what you think you're supposed to do. You kind of have to go do. We went for 2 weeks. I was very worried. Mm-hmm. I went with every stereotype, and the only dickhead was like some dude from Jersey who was like being an asshole. Everyone was cool. Also, if there's a mean old lady at a bar in Paris or at a restaurant in Paris, every restaurant and bar in the world has a mean old lady. It's not because they hate you. Yeah. It's because there's a mean lady at every bar. Yeah. And also, people say, Josh was telling me, they say you don't have to tip. Fucking tip people. Yeah. Oh. Everybody likes to get tipped. Yeah. It's not rude to tip. No. And it turns out they will like you more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I couldn't even finish my story. So I was at the bar, and I was at Le Baron Rouge. Hey, let's drink to that. And I got my first drink, and they rang the bell for me. And I went and sat down, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then I went and got my second drink, and they rang the bell for me again. And I went and sat down, and I noticed nobody else was getting the bell rang for them.
No, you turns out tip bigger than almost
So I was like, okay, this is weird. And I went got my third beer, and again, the bell. So I text Brian, they ringing this bell. Are they singling me out here, or what's going on? I'm a little worried. Yeah. He's like, you're the only one tipping. Yeah. That's what they're ringing.
Well, and also, when you ring the bell, it's not just that you tipped well. So, like, and again, like, you don't want to be, like, an egregious American, but, like, let's be honest, Josh. You walk into a bar in Paris, you're not from Paris.
Yeah.
Right? You're Fat Josh. You're here to have a good time and spread the Fat Josh love. Yeah. Tip, like, I, being a bartender, couldn't not tip, right? So I decided I was going to tip, and then I found, like, there was a few places we went over and over, and you get better service like anywhere else in the world if you treat people with kindness.
Yep.
And you appreciate the servers,
Yep.
I do believe they make a more livable wage, and I think there could be a point where you could be, like, rudely tipping if you're being an asshole, and then just, like, tipping to justify that. But if you're like they're gonna like you. Yeah. But they don't ring the bell that much. Like you were tipping pretty big.
They were so happy with me tipping that my last beer they didn't charge me for it. You can have this for free. Yeah. So I pulled a €5 bill and then I put it on the tip jar, and his eyes got wide open that he actually did a speech at the bar. He rang the bell again and he told everybody quiet. So he did a speech in French, so I don't know why he said.
Was it Jean-Baptiste?
Well, no, it was the taller guy. But he finished his whole speech by saying, Josh, and everybody's like, like, this is weird, but okay.
No, they loved you there. And that's the thing. It is, it's one of those side benefits of this bar. Like, I would never think, I'm like, if you're in Paris, if you go half the year, like, I'll actually know the bartender and he'll talk to you. But if not now, like, having met them, like, they're just cool ass people. Like I send them shirts and stuff, and like
it's only like 10 minutes from the cemetery where Jim Morrison is, by the way. Okay. So if you go, if a lot of people go to Paris to see this, which by the way, a cool extra, Oscar Wilde is buried in the same. So I went to see Oscar Wilde too. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
There's so much history there. I would encourage you to like. Yeah, I
go to Paris.
I enjoyed Paris.
Go do it the right way.
Yeah. Don't get any
listen to the
tickets
brochures
for the ferry inspectors. I'm a bus driver. That pissed me off so much.
I can't imagine. I didn't want to bring that up. But yeah,
that pissed me off. I'm a bus driver, man. I know better.
Did you tell him that?
No, I didn't tell him that. I was pissed. I wanted to spit in their face.
Well, I don't think that's going to get you any friends.
So what pissed me off the most is like, okay, well, I get it. I fucked up. But what pissed me off the most is they let the regulars go, the locals. They didn't charge them. They let two people go that didn't pay.
That's kind of expensive.
But they charged me because I'm a tourist.
Yeah.
Again, Le Baron Rouge, if you
makes up for all
you
that,
wouldn't listen to this, you saved the day. Thank you so much.
Hey, let's Le Baron Rouge and to Gene and Christy and and to my boy Quentin. If you go there and you want to go to the good beer bars, ask for Quentin. He will take you. He'll take you to find whatever ganja needs you need.
Yeah.
Psychedelic needs you need. He gets kind of. They have all kinds of stuff over there. It turns out. But Quentin will take you. He took me to 3 or 4 little beer bars. They do exist, and all the owners of those places were really into the culture and like really into Oregon beer.
Yeah.
They're out there.
Okay, so but the big tip is
Le Baron Rouge.
Le Taverne Mon Cure.
If you get the guy with the suspenders, his name is Jean Baptiste. That's the
best.
man.
He's the man.
He's the man.
They all
so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Brian. You saved my day right there.
That was cool, man. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Right on. Well, Josh, do you have any wild stories?
That was. Oh,
was that all the wild stories?
I don't want to talk about my skateboard.
No. We're not gonna get into that. I know that you did. We basically just recorded an episode yesterday.
Yes. This is a one-off. This is pretty cool.
This is going to be a bonus episode.
Bonus, yeah.
So I think we're full up on Josh and the Wild stories.
Oh, that kind of, yeah. Fat Josh.
Yeah.
No, I did 3 yesterday, so I cut up.
Okay.
I cut up. I don't have anything ready for today.
Can I do a little clarification? Because as a bartender, I hate that I didn't know how to properly describe the hops in this beer.
Yes. We were going to circle back around to that. Thank you.
It was driving me crazy.
Yeah.
So Cascade hops being like the iconic hop it is. Crosby grew a special brand, these deep cut Cascade hops, and individual breweries all over the state are brewing beers with those hops.
Right.
So my apologies to the folks from Crosby. My job is to like hand you all their hard work in a clean glass, knowing about the beer,
right,
and like having a good vibe. And like I just kind of I had a podcast panic when you asked me about it.
I put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
I kind of knew it and it blanked, but I couldn't. I wanted to circle back around.
That's okay. That happens to the best.
I did not mean to throw you under the bus.
Well, no, it's my job to know.
Yeah, and we love the Crosby and the Goshi people here
Crosby's
on this show.
Shit. I love Crosby.
Yeah, they're if you haven't been to their Top Wire beer bar in the middle of their hop field, you got to check that place out. I know I've talked about it on the show before, but it's very family friendly. It's dog friendly, and basically they have this big trailer full of beer in the middle of the hop field, and they have overhead shade and lights that zigzag across the hop fields, and you're just sitting there in the middle of this lawn. With a bunch of tables and chairs, and it's beautiful. You know, it reminds me, if you've seen the movie Big Fish, where he goes to this little town called Spectre, and between all the houses, there's this huge lawn where everybody dances and has parties, and they got lights and everything. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the lawn in Spectre from Big Fish. I love Ewan McGregor movies. So.
Oh, you say a new movie? That's not a new movie.
No, that's not a new movie.
Yeah, okay, I know Big Fish. That's a great freaking movie, man. It's a fantasy movie. I love it. Yeah, I thought you said new movie. I'm like, that looks familiar, but that's old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, anything else that we want to tell the beer fans about coming to St. John's to get beer? Oh, I was going to explain a little bit about the fifth quadrant.
Please.
So there are 5 quadrants of Portland, which is kind of a little bit of an oxymoron. Because there's 4 quadrants, obviously, in normal math. But here in Portland, you have this arm of Portland that kind of goes up to the northwest and joins where the Willamette River and the Columbia River meet. And there's a bit of a delta there. And so that arm is formerly the town of St. John's, which has now been absorbed into kind of a district of Portland. So
the coolest district of Portland.
The coolest district of Portland. Yeah, I unfortunately just moved from here, and not that long ago, and I think I've lived here in this neck of the woods probably 3 times in the 20 years that I've lived in Portland, and it's by far one of my favorites, if not the favorite. So it's a great little spot. It's a very historic part of Portland, and it is known as the 5th quadrant, which basically is from the Mississippi district all the way into that northwest arm. So,
And we have a lot of good beer places up here besides Lombard House.
Oh, yeah?
I would be remiss if I didn't bring them up.
We did an episode here at Awesome Beer not that long ago.
Awesome Beer Bar.
Awesome Beer
our,
Bar.
Our friends right down the street at Mosaic.
Mosaic School.
The Chill and Phil is right down the street.
Chill and Phil, dude.
Yeah.
Point Blank did so many parties in Chill and Phil.
We've done shows there, Chill and Phil, many, many times.
So, yeah, I just would like to remind people we're not that far away.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, North Portland feels far away. We have Cathedral Park. We have, like, a little swimming beach down there now.
Yeah.
We have the most iconic bridge. And we're about to have the new Leica movie, Wildwood.
Oh.
St. John's is going to be featured in it.
Wow.
I just watched a movie with St. John's in it. I can't remember the name of it. Shoot, I'm going to have to find out.
Yeah, I would encourage everyone to get out here.
What do they do here with the bikes? I see sometimes driving the bus, like there's so many motorcycles just lined up in downtown.
They have like I forget what they call it.
Thing.
It's like you know,
there's a moped
it's kind
club.
of fun and wild. Like a bunch of dudes take over the streets and ride around all crazy.
Yeah.
Half the people get pretty upset about it. Like,
but yeah,
no one ever seems to get like wrecked.
No, nobody.
And everyone seems to just be having a good time.
Yeah, nobody gets hurt. But there's like a moped club up here, and there's a shop over by Stormbreaker.
Well, that shop is Sabatino Moto, and if you
Sabatino,
are
okay.
looking to buy yourself a motorcycle, specifically a really good motorcycle from really good people, Royal Enfield Motorcycles, #1 dealer in Oregon, is right here in St. John's.
Is that the one next to Stonebreaker?
It is. They were across the street, and now they're just down the street a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, Eric Sabatino and his wife Anna are wonderful members of this community. So, and if your kid's looking for music lessons, Anna gives music lessons. So shameless promotion. Go buy yourself a motorcycle from Eric Sabatino.
Roast.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, yeah. Just support the local community.
Yeah.
Buy local.
Sometimes if I don't have any, I don't think anybody of my bosses is gonna listen to this. But sometimes when I'm driving the bus and there's nobody in it, I just park
stop and beep,
and I go to Two Stroke, get a coffee at Two Stroke Coffee.
I love those guys. Yeah,
Nice.
Those guys are
I
great.
park the bus right there and get a coffee. And just go.
That's the thing about St. John's is I think as Portland goes, from here all the way down past the bridge, with the exception of like the storage facility, and I don't know who owns the Domino's, but that could be a local franchisee. Everything is locally owned. So like if you want to like
Signal Pizza.
Yeah, damn.
Lombardo's Pizza.
Yeah, I would encourage people who haven't been to St. John's. Like, I would love for you to come here, but then like, you know, we're like in what I call East St. John's before you get to downtown. But like, keep going through and like, make a day of it. There's a bunch of great stuff out here.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned the bridge. That reminded me. Cathedral Park is a beautiful park right on the river. That's where the marine port is if you want to bring a boat or some jet skis and throw them in the water. That's a great spot to do that. You can bring the dogs, you can bring the kids. And Cathedral Park is located right underneath the St. John's Bridge, which is a very Gothic-looking bridge. And I don't remember the guy that designed it.
I'm drawing a blank on his name, too.
Built the bridge, but he was the same person. So the St. John's Bridge was his interview to the Golden Gate Bridge. Same person that did the Golden Gate Bridge.
I did not know that.
He did the St. John's Bridge first. And so that's just a little bit of history there
snap.
for you.
How come I didn't know this?
He was from this area.
First suspension, they didn't quite believe the design would work. So that was kind of his. And again, I'm having podcast blank, but
yeah, the St. John's Bridge above Cathedral Park is the love letter to suspension bridges.
And coming up real soon, in like a few weeks, right under that beautiful bridge is the largest free jazz festival in the West.
Oh, yeah.
The Cathedral Park Jazz Festival. And I Google it or look it up, but it's a 3-day event. It's amazing. There's very few things like that left. It's free. It's in the beautiful park. So if you haven't been to St. John's, it's the perfect time to come check it out.
Yeah, I agree.
You got to open the doors, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're open now?
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. So we're about to open up.
All right, Brian, one last prost.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, gentlemen.
for having us.
I appreciate you. And thanks for spreading the word. And thanks
Spread the
for
love.
all the beer drinkers for drinking all the beer. And thanks for all the people who make us all the beer. Make my job very easy.
Down there by the park, also Occidental Brewing.
Occidental, yeah. We gotta, you know what?
One of my favorite lager brewers.
We might need to stop by there after here.
Well, I'm gonna be here for a while because I'm watching the soccer game.
We're gonna watch the soccer game.
I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Okay, we're gonna do the soccer game. All right. Well, beer fans, thank you so much for listening. If you know what's good for you and you want to have a good time and you want to have good beer, get your butts up here to St. John's. In the north section of Portland.
Nopo.
And, also known as Nopo. And get yourself a beer here at Lombard House. Bring the dog, bring the kids, bring the family, or just come here by yourself to watch a game and make a friend.
Yes, sir.
Brian, anything else?
That's it. Go Birds.
Any events going on here coming up?
We have... July is like a little light. August 8th, we have our friends Flavorsmith Barbecue coming in the house.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have some sort of dog-themed event that evening. We're still working out the details. 10% of their sales are going to go to the Oregon Humane Society.
Nice.
And we have a few other things in the works. And then September is our 10th anniversary, so we have a few things coming up. But September 19th is our actual proper 10th anniversary. We got my buddy, we got Brill's Barbecue coming out for that. And then I'm going to be doing a beer with Dan Munch from Widmer.
Yay!
Kind of like a little
Dan
salute
Munch.
to like...
He's coming later today.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a few other small things in the works. But yeah. And I would also say, more than special events, I think the best thing I can say as a small beer bar owner is go in for those non-special events, guys. Because it's been rough for a lot of people.
Yes.
And I would say that the best special event is it's Wednesday, I'm bored, I'm going to go spend a few bucks and talk to some people.
Yeah.
I would say keep that in mind too. The special events are very special, but the pubs you love, if you want to see them around, make sure you come in for the non-special events too.
Yeah. And absolutely. I think you can always make a special event out of a regular day when you come here to Lombard House.
Oh, that's sweet as hell. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, as always, beer fans.
One more? Okay.
We'll do one more roast.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it.
I don't just like you. I love you. And I want to have a beer with you right here at Lombard House in North Portland. Until next week, keep brewing, but brew happy. Cheers.
That's cool. I broke my streak. I had 4 days of no beers.
We're a bad influence, man. Sorry.
Well, no, it's not. I'm not like I did that big long hiatus just to make sure I could. I did like 100 days.
100 days?
Yeah.
And you just broke it today?
No. I did that from September to January.
Oh, okay.
I was getting a little squirrely with my I get the blues and weird. I was drinking too much.
This production is brought to you by Brew Happpy Media, the ultimate brewers media resource. For more information, go to thebrewhappyshow.com and brewhappypodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Brew Happpy. For more cigar pairings, please check out our sponsor, paulcigars.net. Questions, concerns, advertising, or guest relations, please reach us at brewhappypdx@gmail.com. Remember, brew happy, drink responsibly. Cheers.
Yeah, baby!